Okay, we're gonna make Shio Koji. Basically, it's a salt with the Koji is what do you call that? Rice, malted rice. It's kind of Japanese thing. So Koji is using as like a salt substitute. You can use it to marinate pickles or like meats or fish. Okay, so I was lucky enough to buy this Koji starter, Koji mo, and it's from the local supermarket called Jungle Gym, and it costs about $5.49 a pack. Okay, that's from Japan. I'm gonna open it up. First thing we do, well, first of all, let me run over the ingredient. You need a pack of 200 gram Koji, a cup and a quarter, 1 1/4 cup warm water. So basically, it's hot boiling water. You take it out of the container and let it sit for about 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Okay, it have to be warm. Warm is better. Now, on the back of the pack, it says 60 degrees Celsius. So I usually just go by warm water. You also need 60 grams of sea salt. Okay, don't use table salt. And then you need a container. I just used this one from the kimchi that we bought, and it has to be clean. Some people say it has to be sterile, but clean is fine. Just make sure it's dry. Also, a container that's dry. A spoon. Okay. First thing we do, open the packet, and now as I open it, I'll show you what it looks like. Okay, as you can see, it's kind of like it have rice in it, and it was dehydrated. Okay, so it's kind of like, as is now, it's kind of like sheet, like a little bit like rice with spongy material to it. Now if you break it up, if you look carefully, you see a little like cotton feel to it. Those are the Koji mo. Okay, it's not like the bad one, it's a good one. Okay, this is what they put when they make you can make sake with this, Japanese fresh wine. Okay, so what you do now is just kind of break it up. Just break it up, and you might see a little puff of dust coming out. That's the good Koji mo. Okay, so I'm gonna just, you see this puff of dust coming up. Okay, so don't try to, it's like this. Okay, now I will put 60 grams of sea salt. Then I will just mix them up and squeeze them. Mix it up. Now, as you will squeeze them, you will feel that they kind of like clump together. That's good. Okay. Now, sometime, right on the package, you might say dilute the salt in the warm water. You can try to do that, but I prefer salt and Koji mixed together, and I have good success with that. So I'll stick with what I know, instead of something that I'm not sure. Okay, so it's pretty much well mixed together, and I give it a squeeze a few times, kind of rub them together. Okay, now, quite simply, we just add the warm water. First, though, it's 1 1/4 cup, so I just quarter and 1 cup. Next thing you do is get a spoon, clean of course, and just mix it up. you mix it up, you will start thickening up, kind of like oatmeal, but not quite that like stickiness to it. But it's similar to when you put too much water in oatmeal, you start to still have a little water to it. But the extra liquid, the rice, as slowly later you put in the container, the rice will absorb the liquid. So right now what we want to do is just mix it up thoroughly. Okay. Yeah, my cameraman, sneeze is not required, but my cameraman is decided to do that. Okay, just like that. Basically what you're doing is so that the salt does not sit on the bottom of the liquid. So you just kind of want to mix it up real good. Okay? Now, that's about what? A minute? Maybe 2?
Give or take.
Plus a sneeze?
Yeah.
Okay. So, next is that we get this container. Okay. Now, if you can feel the bottom of the what do you call this? The
container.
The tub.
Mixing bowl.
Yeah, mixing bowl. You can feel it's still kind of warm. That's good. You don't want it cold, because warm, it's kind of like activating the mold, start a fermenting process. So next, what we're going to do is carefully just put them into this jar. Okay. I'm just lazy, so I could have just spooned it up, but get it all straight and all together. You want to get it all in there. Nothing goes to waste. There you go. Okay, so once you get it all in there, what's next is that you're gonna kind of like shake it up a little bit, okay, and then just kind of pack it down. Okay, just tap it. Okay. Now, as far as the making process, it starts today, and then after this, all you have to do, as you can see, it's kind of like, you feel like it's got lots of water in there, kind of running. But the rice in there, it will soak up the moisture, start to puff down. Okay, so what we're going to do is just cover it. Okay. Then, basically, since it's summertime, it takes about 7 days.
And the starting date is July 6th.
Yeah. So what I do usually, I get a rubber band and a little piece of paper. I write the date I start. So later I'll do that. Then the trick is every day, once a day, you take it out of the storage. Well, what next is you put in the storage somewhere dark. like in the pantry, some cabinet. Just keep it there. That's not super cold. So in the summertime, room temperature is fine. It takes about a week for it become a Shio Koji, salt Koji. Okay. In the wintertime, since temperature overall is lower, it takes about 2 weeks. But the important thing is every day you will take it out, open it up, get a clean spoon, and just mix it up like this. Pretend this is day 2, and you just take it out and just do this like that. Okay. Now, in the first day when you do that, you may feel it's too dry. Okay, but if you like, you can add just tiny bit of warm water on the day 1. But my experience is you don't need it, because when second and third day comes around, rice start to ferment, it will release a liquid back. Okay. Tomorrow, after the first day, on the second day, you will feel that like the top layer as if it's like real dry and crusty. But that's because it soaks up all the moisture, and then once it starts to ferment, it will release the moisture back up, and that's the one that makes it taste kind of have that sweetness to it. Okay, so this is day 1. As far as making it, mixing it, it's done. Okay, so we're going to do this every day. Every day, I usually take it out and mix it up. In 7 days, when it's ready, you just transfer into, you can keep it in this container if you wish, or to save space, you can transfer into a smaller container and then keep it in the refrigerator, and you're good for a couple months. But usually it doesn't last that long, because as you're cooking with it and marinate pork, fish, or whatever, you will use that very quickly. So I mean, it probably cheaper, quicker, go buy the one that's already made in store, or maybe about the same price. But when you make it yourself, you know you didn't put any funky ingredient in there. Okay, so you have control over what you put in there. You know it's 100% healthy. So that would be it. That's what we got. Now in the future, I also make the soy sauce Koji. But since I haven't finished that one yet, the one I already made and I have not finished eating it, so I won't be making that for a while. When I do that, I will make another video for it. Okay? So that's it. Goodbye.